Hello everyone. So in this video we have got a question from Megafor. So I have he says I have learned ML algorithms, ANN, CNN, NLP and YOLO. What should I do next? What should I do or learn next? Okay, fine. What should I do or learn next? What a client needs or expects me as an AI engineer to submit? Is it only model weights or something else? Okay, so let's dive into the first question is what I should do or learn next. Okay, so I don't know whether you're working or not, or whether you are an intern at some company or not, but let's assume that you're already working. So if that is the case, then I would say let's say there are two things that you can do. Okay, I would say try and implementing some uh, practice problems or competitions at Kaggle. Or there is one more thing that you can do, that is you try to read some easy research papers. Okay, easy research papers, but again I would say focus on this only. Okay, easy research papers, I assume you are someone who has a lot of interest, that's why I'm saying you go into that. What papers you can start with? You can start with transformer paper, you can start with unet paper, you can start with let's say your YOLO paper. As you have said, you have done YOLO, so YOLO paper can also be helpful. Or not every YOLO version is available, obviously, so let's start with the YOLO one itself. There is lot to learn in this particular paper. Okay, after that you have done with that, you can read ResNet paper. Okay, you can read BERT paper. There's so many things. Okay, just by reading these, because I know most of the things, a lot of things you will understand, but there will be few things that you will not understand, and the things that you don't understand are the ones that will actually make you a better engineer. The things that you already understand, definitely you should use it in the practice. Okay, so implementing practice problems, or let's say even competitions at Kaggle is definitely helpful. But again, competitions, the biggest problem is sometimes they are research level problems. Okay, so try to avoid those, because we are not at that level. So don't do that. But if there are problems that you can see and you can solve, definitely go for it. Okay, what should I do learn next? Yeah, I mean, I assume you already know PyTorch. You can go for transformers because you have not mentioned, just said an NLP, but let's say you can also do transformers, you can also do Gen AI, all those things. I know I haven't made videos on those, but if you can learn from other places, definitely do that. Okay, what does the client needs or expects me as an AI to submit? Is it only first of all, most clients are non-tech people. Okay, they are non-tech people. So when you go for a project, now it depends on the company, but I can share with you my experience. Okay, what happens is first your manager or someone will go and they will get the requirements. After the requirements are there, then planning will be done. Okay, once the planning is done, then implementation will start. Generally we follow the agile model. Okay, agile, right? So what happens is you will go for the implementation. Now in the implementation, you need to remember, you are not the end. There are guys who will be validating. They are guys, the ops guys, they are the ones that will be deploying it, or DevOps people, they will be deploying it. So mostly you are not the one who's going to deploy it, you're just going to create the model. Okay, so what I'm saying is that these people will also be in the pipeline, and then finally there will be, after this is validation. In fact, in my company this used to happen, and after that validation is what you give to the to say your client, right? Which means all these things like H5 model expects me to submit, is it only the model weights or something else? They don't expect you to provide anything other than the entire solution. They want the entire thing. They don't understand tech, they just want the solution. It should have a UI. Okay, which someone from your own team will be making, they will be making, then you might be working on the models. Okay, someone after you do all that, then deployment will happen, right? So you don't have to give them H5 or tar files, where pth.tar in case of PyTorch. You don't have to give them H5 models or PTH models. What PTH files or H5 files, what you need to give them is a URL that has that links back to your website, where all those things are being at least used directly or indirectly, whatever the case is. Okay, so what you need to do, as I said, you need to practice, and yeah, keep looking for newer technologies. One thing important in AI is try to learn the newest technologies. Now there are so many try learning new tech in deep learning. Now not every tech is important. Anything that comes out and stays for more than 3 months is what you need to learn. Not every research paper that comes along your way don't need to read that. Not every library that you see on the internet you don't need to master that. Not every project, or let's say a competition that is there on Kaggle, you don't need to go for that. Only things that I say generally, if it stays for 3 months in the field of AI, it is useful. Okay, so let's say obviously Gen AI is there, right? UNet is definitely one very important model that has stood the test of times. Okay, so there are so many things that you can do. So again, as a client, they just expect you to give the final model, and they expect you to give the URL basically, which has the, now again it depends on what they're asking, but again this is generally what happens. Your things remain in the background. The clients don't even see what you have done. They just want solutions. And this is exact thing, you go to a doctor, you don't care what medicine is there until that medicine works. Okay, if it works and does not harm me, I am ready to consume that, because I want to get rid of my ailment, whatever it is. So that is that. I hope that answers your questions, and please ask more questions like this, because that really helps this channel to grow and form a community. Is there anything that I missed? I don't think so. Definitely you can cover transformer, and other things are there. I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and bye.